The other thing, too, is, depending on the setting, I wouldn't want to be human. Because why be human?
Yeah, unfortunately, Final Fantasy does not have a whole lot of immediate options. Honestly, the MMOs have probably the most variety on playable races. Because the actual mainline Final Fantasy games, with the exception of 9,
It's over.
Well, actually, so, now that I think about it, so there was the big blue cat guy in 10, right? Was he a party member?
yeah, Kamari.
Okay, and then there was obviously Fran in 12, and she was a Viera. Granted, that's just a vaguely human creature with bunny ears and elongated features.
Gotta be careful.
And sort of like the arched feet. Yeah.
Oh. Soul Drain. Attack that absorbs MP.
But yeah, I know that the tactics games have more races.
Yeah.
It seems like the cartoonier games have more races. In Crystal Chronicles, didn't they have those weird armored characters
Yes.
that looked like birds? And
Ukes. But yeah, Tenhead Kamari, he was a Ronso. He was pretty good.
Bundle up.
but it seems like the majority of characters are humans.
I think it's kind of always been that way.
That's that.
I mean, I suppose it takes more design and modeling to make other races, and then you have to figure out
After
how
you.
their
Come on,
cultures
you can do it.
mesh with human cultures and how they evolved on their world, and et cetera, et cetera.
Come on.
Keep it up. This might be it.
And yeah, they do call them humes to differentiate. It's actually a smart idea for them to slightly alter the word human, because I've been thinking about when you're writing a science fiction or a fantasy novel in which you either don't have humans or you have humans that aren't derived from Earth. I mean, obviously, you're going to write in your native language and such, but if you can't refer to Earth and if you can't refer to humans or humanity, then how do you describe humanoid features or, you know, that's inhumane, or do you know what I'm getting at?
Mm-hmm.
There's vocabulary words that unfortunately incorporate the word human into them. So
Maybe
then you
this?
have to ask yourself, do you slightly alter human? Do you just call them
Sorry,
human
I know it's
and people are just supposed to assume that, oh, it's not Earth humans, it's just other humans called humans.
Steady.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Poison is mean
One
in
more
this game.
shot.
I like it.
There.
People are asking where you got the Cactuar. It was a pre-order bonus for one of the editions, right?
Yep. Yeah, we got it as part of.
Gotta go for it now.
Actually,
I think it was the deluxe edition
you
pre-order.
considered asking your Square Enix contacts for the game, but then I thought to myself, hey, if we do get one, won't
We
we
would
have
have
to
to
go,
be thinking-
thank you,
thanking
Square
them.
Enix, every 30 minutes.
30 minutes for a 40-something hour game, which would gosh, that would be like 100 times.
Oh, there's the kids.
Careful.
Watch out! The ground's really shaky. It's because of the reactor. You can't trust your feet.
I'll go. Come on.
Whoa! Thank you. That was cool.
Okay, let's head back.
Where's the mysterious robed guy? Wasn't he the one that chased them out here? Or at least they ran away from him.
Yeah, they probably just ran away from him. I don't know if those guys are even functional enough to chase anybody. They certainly didn't seem functional enough for it.
Mm-mm.
That was weird. So I don't think Red's going to be in this one. I don't know. I think it was in the trailer.
He
We
might
might have
be.
shifted around. Oops.
I mean, it's a question of whether or not they meet him early enough in the game. Yeah, we ordered ours digitally. I know that a number of our friends had ordered the Super Duper special editions with statuettes and other things, and physical orders are probably going to be delayed
Deal
for a
with
while,
that.
aren't they?
I'm coming.
Bring it.
Yeah, well, one of our friends bought like the collector's edition and straight up was...
One more shot.
I'm not going to say she wasn't allowed. Like, it straight up just...
Using it.
They straight up canceled it on her because reasons.
Bundle up. Don't catch a cold. We'll make it quick.
How did you get to be so strong?
Well, you see, Cloud here used to be a soldier.
He was? Did you go fight in the war?
I might have.
So this war didn't happen too long ago then.
No, it... My timeline is bad. But I think I think that's part of what Crisis Core
Try
kind
to
of
stay
is.
behind me.
Because you are,
That way
like,
I
sort
can
of
cover your
fighting in
back.
the war. Or at least you are definitely fighting Wutai. Because I remember you run into Yuffie there.
See ya.
Do you have ice applied?
Yeah, currently ice. These guys are weak to it. Probably should have done thunder, because that's what the smoggers are weak to.
Soldier
I
like
think.
You can't just grow up to be
What was
a
up there and
soldier.
around?
You gotta work at it.
Cloud
Mega
thinks I'm
Potion.
good
Already
enough
got it.
to be one,
Okay.
right?
Look at you, Mr. Popular.
That was so cool, you guys. Especially that.
Yeah, it was really cool when you went like, yeah.
You've got it all wrong.
Yeah.
Like that.
No way, it was way faster than that. Yeah, like that.
Fine. Then how about?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
that.
these kids.
Isn't that right, Cloud?
Isn't that right, Cloud?
Huh. Yeah.
Come on. Tifa, wait! Tifa!
Tifa.
Tifa? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Is Tifa like your girlfriend?
No,
Bet she's someone special.
it's not like that. More like... I don't know how to explain.
I see.
He doesn't see me. Be quiet.
Thank you. From now on, if you run into trouble, promise me you'll find an adult, okay?
Okay, I will. And here, since you're so cool, you guys are both grown-ups, but you're also one of us now. You can come and play here whenever you want.
Bot's like, yes.
What about the creepy guy with the tattoo? Where is he at?
Dead. Like this monster.
Well, I think those are supposed to be the hedgehogs. Oh, there he is. Spoke too soon.
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Wait! Not him. But looks pretty damn similar.
There's the number. But why two?
Who knows? Come to think,
Is he gonna look like Sephiroth again? Yep.
The reunion. Is nothing to fear.
That man does not understand social
Cloud,
distancing.
get it together. Come on.
You don't know who Sephiroth is, do you?
Sephiroth, the war hero? I know he died in an accident 5 years ago. They said so on the news.
Maybe they did. But I've got a feeling he's still alive.
Oh, right. Come on, let's go.
Huh? Then you must be from the legendary. Stop running away.
That was weird.
Hey, Cloud.
Why?
I know a lot of people around here need help. When I'm out on patrol, a lot of them tell me about their problems. Do you think you might be interested in helping out?
Well, I'm all for it. We still have plenty of time.
I'm on the clock.
Don't worry, I give you permission.
I always have the latest information. Come find me if you want to know.
So we got two things. One, we finally found the Moogle token person. That freaking kid.
This one, oh my.
Oh my, is that a moogle?
You can see me, Kupo? Then you two must be very, very special people. In that case, welcome to the Moogle Emporium. I'm the owner, Moggy.
You must not be familiar with Mog the Moogle. It's a pretty famous fairy tale. Mog wanted to bring happiness to all the Moogles of the forest, so he decided to open a shop of wonders.
That's right, Kupo. I opened a store to bring happiness to the slums, like Mog. And you know, only people with the purest of hearts can even see Moogles.
You talking about me?
Well, Moogle magic isn't perfect, Kupo. Anyway, we've collected all kinds of rare and wondrous goods. They can be yours if you've got enough Moogle medals, but you'll need to buy a membership first.
So, I remember at the very beginning of Final Fantasy XIV, when you had a character accosted by Moogles, they were doing the whole, you
Yeah.
can see us, Kupo.
Yep, same thing.
Huh.
If you find any Moogle medals, you can spend them here, Kupo.
So, Moggy, what do you do with the medals we give you?
Oh, you know what? I use them to make everyone happy. That's the duty of every Moogle.
Of course, just like Mog the Moogle. I see you're working hard, Mr. Merc.
Yep.
So what are you gonna do next?
Keep on working hard.
As you always do, I'm sure.
You know, this is how I earn a living.
Huh? Really? I thought you were just doing it for fun.
I suppose some people do.
Hello, I'm some people. Nice to meet you.
So, you can probably
See
buy the
anything
song,
you
but
like?
what else?
Let's see, we can get a silver staff.
Mm-hmm. What's the graveyard key?
Section 5 Slums Graveyard.
Ooh. Wait, a primer on techniques?
Yeah. So, increases the skill points. They're kind of expensive, though. But probably worth it. What are these, though? Battle with slightly filled ATB gauge. And better healing spells when you're injured. That's good. But I think I'm probably gonna pick up the 10 skill points. Okay, that's pretty good. I guess seeing as we've got Aerith here, I'll boost her. And she'll probably be in the party, which sucks a little bit. For reasons.
You guys are great! Thanks to you, I've got a ton of medals, Kupo. Which means I can bring happiness to a ton of people.
Good for you.
Hey, Cloud. Maybe say it like you mean it?
Not until I'm happy. Go on, work your magic. Make me smile. From ear to ear.
I'll need a lot more medals, Kupo.
Well, that won't do. Come on, Cloud. Let's go get more.
Good luck, guys.
I just want, like, for 99 Koopa medals or whatever, Cloud just, like, actually becomes happy
What
for the rest of the game.
The thing that will make Cloud smile?
No, like,
and
they
laugh?
redo all of the voice acting, so Cloud seems to be enjoying himself more. But it's, like,
Monsters
really
out there are getting
expensive.
stronger and stronger. But that's no problem for you, though, right? Be careful anyway.
Oh. He said come talk to him for missions, but I guess not. Alright, well, we do actually have a couple of missions. So we've got Kids on Patrol, Weapons on a
We've cleared
Rampage.
so many of them. Then
Well, we cleared these.
okay.
These are the Chapter 3 quests. These are the Chapter 8 quests. So it looks like every couple of chapters we get a couple of side quests to do, if we wanted to do them.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well. Here. I guess I'm gonna walk out of here. You want to go find the 2 side quests?
I suppose I could. Why do you need to pee?
Yeah, I gotta go pee. I've had a lot to drink today.
Hopefully I don't have to fight anything. I might want to overhear what people are up to.
You heard what they said on TV? Avalanche is working for Wu-Tai.
But I thought we weren't fighting Wu-Tai.
Shit. This is enough to keep anyone up at night.
I wonder if I'd get in trouble if I went around.
A couple of drinks out. That's what's called easy money.
We even got to be on TV.
And to think, all we had to do was shit-talk Avalanche behind that reporter.
Hey, let's get one thing straight. Everything I said, I meant it.
Huh. So they just want to make up stuff for fame and fortune.
Can I ask you something? Does the water smell bother you?
The water smell. Is it bad? Or are those? Is that a laundry unit?
Do laundry?
Oh yeah, it is laundry. Oh, there's the dog. I mean, I don't know if he's sick or if he's just
I don't think I
sleeping.
know you. You don't look familiar.
Of course, Cloud isn't familiar.
I know you can do it.
Where are they trying to get to? Oh,
But I
them?
have to climb up there so people will like me and think I'm cool.
Okay, well this is the first quest giver.
Oh. You're that former soldier, aren't you? Cloud, was it?
Former soldier turned problem solver. Are you okay, Miss Folia? You look upset.
Yeah, I am pretty upset. The kids are still off doing patrols, even though it's now time for their lessons. Not a single one of them has come back yet.
Patrols? Is that a Leaf House thing? Something they do to help out?
That's right. In return for the donations we receive, the kids go around town picking up litter, running errands, that kind of thing. I don't suppose you've seen any of them, have you? You see, I have some important plans this evening, and I really need to go and get ready.
Would you like us to go round them up?
That would be wonderful. There are 5 of them out on patrol right now. They all wear homemade swords on their backs, so they should be easy to spot.
They wear swords, huh? People are asking if Wander has an Instagram account. He does. He never posts to it.
Barrett, you're back.
Huh?
Look what we've done with the flowers. Lovely, don't you think?
Oh,
Great job. That's
where are the
wonderful.
flowers?
Isn't it? Oh, I nearly forgot. I saw some Shinra suit walking toward your house a little while ago. He was dressed
No.
all in black. A little scary looking.
That isn't good. Wait, did they do this with all those flowers?
Why don't you talk to them too?
That does not look at all like the flowers that we brought over, unless it's just the petals. Maybe they made a petal painting.
When is it gonna get dark around here?
Well, this looks like a kid. That's part of the patrol.
Wow, you're that soldier, right? Can I ask you a super important question? I heard bad people broke the mako reactor, and there's gonna be another war because of it. Is that true?
Who knows? But isn't there something else you should be worrying about right now?
I forgot forgot about Miss Folia's lesson. I gotta head back to the house.
I know. You're talking about.
I don't know. I mean, the kid being worried about impending war, that's a very mature question to ask.
Oh, here for a checkup?
Wouldn't discourage them from... I mean, obviously he was just wanting her to get back to the teacher, but... A bottle of Echo Mist. Wonder what Echo Mist is all about.
Oh, Cloud?
Hey there. How goes the patrol?
There's a lot more people on the streets than usual. Maybe because the reactor blew up?
Well, you've been keeping a very sharp lookout. But don't you think you're forgetting something important?
Oh, Miss Folia's lessons! I gotta get back to the house!
Alright. Got one more kid. Now were there going to be 3 more? Something along those lines? Wait, is that the path to Eris' house? I don't know what button's the map button, since I haven't been keeping tabs on that. Oh, it's the big button in the middle? Okay. I just didn't want to accidentally run into a situation where I'm fighting goons.
So important. Exactly.
Ooh, I just found 200 gil in a random container. Oh, that's those people from before. Let's keep... Oh, there's a kid.
Been feeling a lot better ever since he heard about what happened.
Hey there. How goes the patrol?
Great! I've been picking up garbage and giving people directions. Plus, I helped an old lady cross the street.
You've been busy.
It's a normal day for me. Gotta work hard. The house depends on people's donations. Oh no! I'm late! Did you see Miss Folia? Is she mad? Oh, I gotta go! I'm sorry!
Despite the circumstances, these are the most well-behaved kids. They seem to really care about their teachers. I wonder what the teacher's going to be going to tonight.
Think you'll enlist?
Maybe a date?
A revelation that has left many citizens shaken.
Screw Avalanche and screw
The ceasefire was declared 5 years ago. The scars
We need
are
to
still
stand
fresh.
up and fight against anyone who tries to
Oh, so the
destroy
ceasefire
our
was
life.
5 years ago.
Died in the war will attest.
Ties clearly brainwashed up. Better catch him soon.
They crossed the line while the reactor.
Okay.
You scared me.
Oh, is it hide and
Hey
go
there.
seek?
How goes the patrol?
I've been watching them really close. I'm trying to learn all about the business.
You want to open up a shop of your own someday?
Yeah, so I can earn lots of money and use it to help the house. The teachers don't like to talk about it, but we know the donations aren't enough to keep things running. But that's a secret, okay? I'm not supposed to tell anyone. Anyway, I gotta go study.
Oh. Actually, I forgot. They're not just teachers. It's an orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
So it is their home in a way.
Now you can handle yourself.
Oh, this guy's he has weapons and armor and stuff?
Yeah. But we already bought all these things.
Okay.
Want me to take it back?
Sure.
See you soon.
Okay.
I think we might have to find one more child, perhaps? Unless it's all done.
Is it just marked?
Okay. Yep, so one more child left. But yes, we need to return the last child to the house, and then it's implied that the bald guy with the black suit was going towards Eris' house.
I see.
I really hope it's not a situation where they're going to accost her mother in order to get to her.
So how did you find the kids? Were you just looking around?
I was just looking around. They have a little green marker above their head when you see them, but they have a sword at their back.
Okay.
Kind of like your sword, except made out of wood.
Keep an eye out. What's the other quest? Or did you never get this one?
You heard them.
Oh no, I never got to weapons on a rampage.
Okay.
I was just looking for children.
Well, there's the child.
There's the last child.
That is funny. It's a full-on cloud sword.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Cloud. Sir, it's a real honor to meet you. I think you soldier guys are awesome. I want to be strong and tough when I grow up, too.
You sound very determined.
These are dangerous times. A reactor blew up and a bunch of kids lost their friends and families. Who knows what might blow up next?
I guess that means more children might be coming to the house soon.
Then I think the teachers are gonna have a whole lot more work to do.
Speaking of teachers, Miss Foley is looking for you.
Oh man, I completely forgot! I have to get back right now!
That's everyone. Let's go back to the house.
My very first Undercity night out. Sure hope not.
Shinra weapons are on the rampage. 5 of them, like floating eyeballs. I saw them wander off into the scrap, but if they come back into town, it'd be a disaster. We need someone who's willing and able to fight.
This means another war's coming?
I'll handle it.
You will? Oh man, you're the best! I could hear them shouting intruder detected or some other nonsense when they floated off.
Sure hope not.
Be careful, they look dangerous.
Oh, that'll be easy. Where are they? Oh
Off
boy.
in the scrap heap.
Yep.
I've been out here
Off this way. And the NPC lip sync ain't great. The main characters aren't bad. I was gonna say, actually, I really like how they handled tongues and teeth on anybody important in this one.
Oh yeah, but they didn't really need to try with that guy because he was a...
Yeah, he's just a no-name NPC.
Wouldn't that be weird? If there was a game in which the characters knew what their role in the game was, and so NPCs are just jealous of main characters because they're graphically more fleshed out and better looking.
I am pretty sure that probably exists somewhere. Like, a game probably has that. So they go
Or in an isekai or something else. Didn't you read something where a character was just saying the same line over and over and over again because that was what their role was as an NPC? Intruder alert.
Where'd it go? Oh.
It fled.
Wait. Okay, so we just have to kind of figure out where this thing went. I will admit, I am one of those lazy people that absolutely prefers being able to,
being able to home in on a spot. I do admit, though, that... Uh-oh, it's on her. I do admit that when I hear about old school MMOs and how it used to be that you'd really have to listen to what the NPCs were saying if they said, oh, you know, continue north along the river and you'll see a cavern in the mountainside on the, you know, on the right, you know.
Man, come on.
And then you'd have to follow those directions in order to find the location. Whereas nowadays in games, you can still read that dialogue, and sometimes it's actually really nice for world building and lore and such. But ultimately, people just look at the main objective, which is kill 6 bats. And then you find that cave, but you don't find it because you followed their instructions about following the river and spotting it yourself. You look at your mini-map and you see a little outline where you're supposed to go and an exclamation point. Do you know what I mean?
Freeze.
It definitely helps if you want to get something done swiftly. But it, in a way, it kind of cheapens the experience.
I think the thing is, though, the experience has to be worth it.
Right, and so if it's just busy work killing so many animals for body parts and such. Wait, Aerith is down?
Apparently so.
So these are Mark II mono drives, more efficient.
Calling ice.
They have some shielding around them, don't they?
No holding back.
I can understand how and why she died.
Right.
As These things are messing me up. Please stop wiggling, Shell.
Okay, sorry.
This game is just hard enough that is actually just not fun.
I've just been having restless feet for some reason. I mean, maybe it's really is because we haven't been out and about.
This one's for you.
We haven't gone on a walk in a while. And when we do go on walks, it's at the dead of night so that we don't have to run into anyone. In part because people don't keep their dogs under control around here. The last time that we went walking in broad daylight, we were rushed by 2 dogs that were off leash. Admittedly, one was a golden retriever, though he looked pretty intense. Like, he was going to definitely come and sniff us, but it looked like he could have been the kind to have just latched on. But fortunately, he just came to sniff and ran back to his owners. And then the other one was a Yorkshire Terrier that was whining because she just wanted to see us. But at the same time, I just witnessed today some dogs rushed one of our neighbors who was going out to get the mail, and they were like barking and braying at her and her dog, and they were unleashed. I decided to yell at them that there are leash laws in this county. And they leashed one of the dogs, but not the other. Your neighborhood has some serious dog issues. Yeah, and unfortunately, since the pandemic really hit,
I'll show
the
you what
only
I can
people
do.
that are outside are either those with young children on scooters or people with dogs.
Bring it.
And the problem with the unleashed dog situation is these dogs, I've seen them run after other people's dogs and children. And then that means that people have to come into much closer proximity with one another in order to fetch their animals, and...
Oh my...
Thought I had you covered.
Woo.
Wow. These things are shit.
Pay attention.
But yeah, so we don't walk during the daytime because we're worried we're going to run into people and their unleashed out of control animals.
Alright, Aerith, you're back. I'll just kill them one by one.
Realistically, though, we could play more Ring Fit Adventure.
You could. I mean, you are perfectly capable of saying, hey, let's play some Ring Fit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. But, like, you have to be in charge of that mildly yourself. Otherwise, like, you know... Oh, right. They're weak to wind.
Mm.
There we go. But this would be the 3rd night that you've been sitting there bouncing your leg for the entirety of the stream, and that is starting to get actually annoying.
Sorry. I can temper it.
Come on.
So long as you temper your flatulence.
That's why I went to the bathroom. But like, Shell, if you are actually just suffering from nervous energy, what you should do is
expend it somehow.
Stand up.
I suppose I can now that I have this headset, but
yeah, stand up.
The problem is our poof actually catches on the cord.
You willing to step up for us?
Hey, you have this problem where you're just like, I could do this thing, but there's this mild inconvenience that prevents me from doing something that I need to do.
Really, I just wish that we could get longer cords.
It's a long cord.
Not long enough.
Take the lead.
I'll take care of them. Get him!
I should give her auto cure, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, these are definitely missiles left over from the war. So the ceasefire happened 5 years ago.
Storm's coming.
Wait, immune?
Whatever.
One more shot!
Oh, it's immune to her spells.
What was she attempting to use on them?
Her regular attacks just don't hurt these things.
Mm-hmm. Needle storm!
And they just don't take any damage.
Have a safe trip back.
Wait. The cactuars will do these little noises.
Yeah.
No
I
need to
wonder how you
panic.
can keep hair twisted like
Tagging
that.
out.
Hang back.
Every time I've attempted to do something like that, twisting two strands of hair, or not strands, but, you know, sections of hair around one another, they always unravel.
Hair product seems like it would be the easiest
That's it.
immediate option. God, screw these things. They suck.
Well, they're definitely right about how this would obliterate the town if they ever got in.
True. Because, yeah, these things straight up just like juggle combo you, and it's miserable.
Come on.
And they're too fast for me to use spells on. Because
Mm.
unfortunately, spells in this game...
Oh, you got one, yes.
Yeah, well, I got them all.
Woo.
Well, from this group, at least.
There are
There's
more
another.
of them?
There's another group.
Ah.
Yeah, there's 2 left somewhere in here. Probably in one of these other random groups. But yeah, Shell.
Mm-hmm.
Fix your cable and stand up for a while.
I'm fine now.
No, you're not.
Well,
Yeah, I
this isn't good.
You won't be fine.
See ya.
If you've been having nervous energy for 3 days... All right. Here, let's push the couch back and let's both stand up. Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
I want to stand up.
No.
Stand up.
I will sit on Zapoof.
Nah. Stand up more. Up. Up.
Hey, hey, don't smack me.
That's not sitting on the poof. Grab your cup.
Well, then we have to flip the blinds, because I'm not standing up in front of those blinds.
There we go.
Yes, I am Grump.
Shell is Grump.
I'm... Oh, this is not long enough.
It is long enough. You just have it buried underneath the poof. And VR cables. Oh, we got a new area. Oh, what's the new one? The extra max HP would be nice. New material. Well, yeah, that's the given. What's your links to? Nope, this is just a new one. I will take the extra slots though. Shell is just nervously, awkwardly shifting from foot to foot.
Well, I'm hearing a creak beneath me. I think we have
So
a
don't shift from foot
floorboard.
to foot. Okay, so I gotta remember to use that. But yeah, I think I had actually tried running on that spot. Okay. Please stop. Please stop.
Well, I'm going to have to sit down because unfortunately, the TV is only so high.
So we can scoot the
So
couch back.
sitting in the
some more.
couch is the perfect height for the TV.
Let's see. Ooh. She has materia slots. Not the MP regeneration. Or link to. Well, the links are pointless right now, so we're just gonna get extra domestic violence stream.
Wait, what?
Excuse me.
Huh?
It's because I was smacking.
Because you smacked me in the butt.
Yeah. Okay, synergy materia. Oh.
'Cause I didn't want to get off the couch.
You should try standing up from time to time. It's actually, like, it really does help if you have nervous energy to just, have
Well, now that the couch is further back, I feel more comfortable with the prospect of maybe putting my feet on the ground or standing up every once in a while if I need to. But
Because yeah, I haven't done standing desk in a couple of days. Because the last time I did,
Focus.
I was up. Well, I was just absolutely. I'm not gonna say wiped out after. Well, I was wiped out actually.
Don't overdo it.
So it's my turn?
The one thing I noticed with this situation, Aerith can't do anything to
Wait,
any of these
with
enemies.
her baton stuff, is she
get
really just
serious.
performing a bunch of ranged attacks as
Yeah.
opposed to actually smacking people?
Yeah, she.
Bundle up.
She is just. She is just firing like magic spell abilities. Oh, and they're immune to ice. Okay, so there's no point in that.
Stop it!
Owie.
What?
Ow. Ow. Yeah, and Aerith just does not do damage to these guys, which is really annoying. Oh, let's try regen
Just a little
on
shot.
Aerith.
Well, regen should be a heal over time.
This one's for you!
It's a small amount, but it's probably better than just here. I wonder if we can get a better regen
So
move.
earlier you're asking what kind of character I would make. What kind
Stay
of character
strong,
would
okay?
you make?
That's it!
Honestly, Aerith.
Get him!
I like Aerith's like style.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like not visually, but like Frey I think
you want to
is
be a healer?
Yeah. I will often roll team healer in games if like
Really, because most of the games I ever played with you like the big, brawny tanks.
it's because most of the times being team healer is real boring. But like cleric is my favorite class in Dungeons and Dragons.
That it?
There!
Okay. Abilities, soul drain. I haven't tried this. That
Can you
does,
take
does
over for me?
nothing. Okay. That is honestly disappointing. But yeah, I like the idea of being a battle healer.
Get him!
Gosh, this battle is awful from the perspective of... Wait, hold up. This AoE is just here.
How? Scatter.
So what's that aura that you have beneath you?
So, that's an
it.
Aerith move.
That was close.
What it does is, let's see, what's her limit break? Healing Wind. Oh, partition ATB into 3 segments. Huh.
Stay strong and carry on.
Oh, that's what refocus is. Okay, the thing on the ground makes it so any spells cast in that area that are offensive have their effects count twice. Which is really strong. I was kind of under the impression that it would go away after a little while, but no, it's just been here for the entire boss fight, mid-boss fight. I don't know.
A soul steel cleric would sound really cool.
A what?
A soul steel. People are talking about different types of clerics, and yeah, a cleric that does damage to enemies but siphons that energy
Wait, I just
to
killed
their
both
allies.
of them simultaneously?
Ooh.
Huh. All right. I think my favorite class I've ever been in a game, though, was Ritualist in Guild Wars 1. That was really fun.
Ritualist. Well, Ritualist, you were... What, you used these urns with the ashes of a
You would effectively just summon a bunch of
spirit?
ghosts and walk around. I like to call it tower defense. Because I was just
The
a
ghosts
tower
had
defense
different
character.
effects, yeah.
Yep.
I heard. You got them all, right? Robots from the reactor getting lost in the slums. Must be because of the explosion up top, huh? They must have thought they were protecting the reactor and figured I was trespassing on their turf or something.
Maybe.
Almost feel sorry for him, getting all lost and confused like that. Oh, what am I saying? Man or machine? Shinra bitches get what they deserve.
Now hold on.
Anyway, I think it's safe to say our work here is finished. If you're ever in the market for a merc again, remember, you can count on Cloud.
Sure. And sorry about putting this on you all of a sudden. I'm really glad you were willing to help out, though. Thanks again. Actually, while you're here, I've got another favor to ask. There's this old guy who hangs out in front of the weapons shop. I think he might need your help. Would you mind talking to him?
We got Detective Boots.
Unfortunately, the way that Aerith delivers her lines makes it sound a little fake.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because what was that last line that she had just said? Everything will be fine. Ooh. Oh.
And now,